the highway, thought I'd save the day. Chrome shining bright like a morning ray. Just one call, then I'm on the run, screaming all the way when the fun begun. Road spikes on the bridge, got my wheels locked. Now I'm towing my own truck, don't be shocked. Laughing at the chaos under street lights glow. Marcus towing Marcus, everybody ought to know. Guess the night's not going as planned. Tow truck driver needs a helping hand. No hero cape, just another midnight clown. MS Towing's Marcus towing himself around. Road spikes on the bridge, got my wheels locked. Now I'm towing my own truck, don't be shocked. Laughing at the chaos under street lights glow. Marcus towing Marcus, everybody ought to know. In the morning shine, Jensen clocks an ATV. Too damn fast, writes up the fee. Radio crackles, cuts right through. Need backup now, got a rowdy few. Foot down hard, sirens wail. Dust kicks up on the county trail. Power walkers block a lane. Won't step aside, playing games. Circling round, laughing loud. Dashing off, lost in the crowd. Jensen sighs, tips his hat. We'll see him again, no doubt about that. They don't stop, they don't slow. Round in circles, here they go. Running still right on the spot. Laughing loud like they're not caught. Badges flash, but they don't care. Jensen's crew just standing there. Headaches rising, patience then. They'll see them all again. Freeways packed, cars fly past, but there they are, blocking the path. Waving hands, won't step aside. Playing games with the red and blue lights. Told to turn and head back down. Rolling slow into town. Switch to bikes, a brand new game. Right and wrong in the oncoming lane. Warnings given, same old tune. Jensen knows they'll be back soon. They don't stop, they don't slow. Round in circles, here they go. Running still right on the
Oh, we love a bit of Kerbals. Yes, we do.
badges flash, but they don't care. Jensen's crew just standing there.
Bit of an impromptu stream. Didn't really plan on doing this today, but having a bit of a rough afternoon, so I figured why not? We'll go and yeet some Kerbals. I want to see if I can get good at landing. 1, Starship. 2, shuttles. They are like anyone can land a vertical rocket normally. You know, like the way they do the Falcon 9s. You know, where the engines are always pointing down and slowing itself down. I want to do it 1, Starship style. So we come in like at an angle, almost vertical to straight down, and then come in with the horizontal free fall. And of course the shuttle that comes in almost angled and then glides the entire way, all the way down to the launch pad, because I've always built rockets in Kerbals. Turn this piece down a little bit. I've always built vertical rockets. I've always landed them the way that you see a Falcon land, or anytime you've seen a something do a landing, engines pointing down and it's always vertical on everything. I've never been good at the space planes. I've never been good at Starship. Okay, yeah, Starship's a little bit different. It's new on the scene and everything, but like I've seen people that have steered it manually into the arms of Mechazilla. I'm like, bro, I can barely even land it precision, like, you know, with the precision landing on a pad. So, like, I don't know. Like,
gotta keep on trucking, but I know how it does hurt. Where's my heavy ripper? The one that took my pride, stolen it.
Just loading up the game, and I'll get a save made, and then we'll see about transitioning over to the main thing.
The country road ain't always kind, but I'll keep on moving, hitch my hope for a ride. Posted signs and photos, searched round every bend, looked for clues and answers, asked every stranger friend. Folks, they gave me stories, some of them real talk, but my heavy wrecker's shadow never rose at all. Now the guard's been fired, sure he's feeling low. Blames himself.
Just finishing uploading the game now. Give me a couple minutes and we'll be good to go.
Told him, son, we all slip, don't lose your way. Life's about the battles we fight each passing day. Where's my heavy ripper? The one that took my pride, stolen in the darkness, like a thief that will not hide.
Hello, boy. How we doing?
Country road ain't always kind, but I'll keep on moving, hitch my hope for a ride. Now the guard's been fired, sure he's feeling low.
I need to sit up in my chair. It's too comfortable. Sat way too far down. What up, Ian? How we doing, buddy?
Don't lose your way. Life's about the battles we fight each passing day.
Hearing this song, this song makes me think I've got a video that I'm in the process of editing, and it's soon going to come out. I'm hoping to potentially get it out I was hoping to have it out today, but I've just I've been procrastinating editing like a bitch. So I'm hoping to maybe get it out sometime in the next couple days, maybe next week. I've got Scroll Sunday coming up on Sunday. Of course, next installment of Oblivion. So probably don't want to overload the algorithm and everything too much. But we'll see about it. I've got to get the editing done, as well as another OCRP video as well that I've done recently. So I think I was part of the recording of that last week, and yeah, just being lazy. I'm still out of work, so I'm bored. So yeah, it is what it is. Just setting up Kerbals. Give me a couple minutes, and then we will be good to go. MRS is enabled and include undocking. Yeah. Lazy, he says. But yeah, I think you need to go and look at the company you work for, and I think you'll find a few more lazy people before you find me. Okay? Just saying it. You know.
Coming in fast, 30,000 feet, and I'm landing on your grass. If the crust ain't cracked, then the job ain't done. We deliver with the parachute, die and run. If you see a shadow in the sky, it's just your dinner falling from the high.
Right, I think I think we should be good to go. Didn't go in last week. What, like sickness or? Oh, hold on. There you go. Right, Kerbal is loading it just to make sure. And we'll turn down the main music and we'll turn up. Didn't like Darkless's face. Of course. It is quite a I don't really want to be saying things out loud. Don't want to incriminate myself, but it is quite a dislikable face, isn't it? Never happy. Come on, game. Come on, game. Don't die on me now. I know you're loading. Hey. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Struggling a little bit. I don't usually have all these mods running and stream at the same time, but ta-da! Doesn't she look great? Fucking Darkless. Oh, old Dougie. The man who will never be satisfied. Feel sorry for his girlfriend. Anyway, God, that was awful. Right, what should we do first? Should we do Starship or should I do Shuttle? I'll get them both built, and then we'll see what we think. I also want to see about trying to put some actual landing legs in Starship as well. So if we just do a crew one for now. I'm gonna turn down the passive music. I do love the passive music of Kerbal, so we'll keep that instead. Right, we'll have the Dear Moon window layout as well. Much better. Much better. Let's get a body. The aft flaps on. And the forward flaps. Of course, she needs the header tank. Make it massive. Hey! Well, Will, don't threaten me with a good time. Anyway, that was awful. Need a docking port to go on the side of it. We will go. Looks like that's white. Imagine the fact that the ship is that big, and instead of using, you know, the docking port here that, you know, like a dragon would use, or the shuttle used, or your brother bit. Yeah, I'm with you there, man. I was just saying, like, it's been a while since I, you know, have really done a whole lot. I've just been lazy. Like, you know, I'm still out of work and everything. I'm just bored, man. Absolutely bored. Hey, Nightbot's working today. Cool. I want to set one up to do like a thing with throwing out a link to 4S as well, while the applications are still open. Yeah, well, I've like it sucks, man, because I'm just like I'm trying to do shit and I'm trying to keep myself busy. I've just been spending a lot of time with like family and stuff. It's like just otherwise I'm just sat around the house, man. It's just I'm bored shitless. Like truly I am. Right. Remove these from symmetry. And we're going to make these their own individual engines. Toggle, and toggle, and toggle. Oh yeah. Amen to that, brother. I try to, you know, especially with the time I've had lately, you know, I tried to make sure of that. Like when I was working, I only really had the weekends, and I'd, you know, I'd go down maybe twice a month to go and see them. But, you know, it's probably still the same now, to be completely honest. But, like, yeah, it's different now. I'm under, like, aside from the fact that I got pets at home, you know, I'll make sure they've got water and they'll have food, so you know they're okay for a couple of days while I'm away. But aside from that, you know, I don't have to worry about going up on a Friday and coming back on like the Sunday night or the very early on the Monday morning, you know, because I got to worry about work or anything at the moment. So that's how I'm just taking it at the moment. Come on, game. Put some passive music back in here because apparently the game doesn't want to load. Oh no, KSP.exe has stopped working. No, wait for it to work. It will work. I know it will. There it is. I probably should drain the fuel tanks a little bit before I did this, but it's whatever. There we go. Right, so engine 1, yep. Engine 2, engine 3, and engine 4. Cool. 4 is of course the vacuum engines. So loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Right, that. It's still quite loud, but oh my god, she is struggling off the pad today. Oh, we can do, can't we, mate? Like, I was contacted by an old colleague who's now a manager last night, and he was like, "Hey, you still looking for work?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for work." I'm not shitting on him. I know he's just, you know, doing his job and he's got to do certain things, especially being a manager now. Been busy as well, so it's hard to contact. Yeah, that's exactly that. But I had a text last night and he was like, "Hey, are you still looking for work?" I'm like, "Yeah, what have you got for me?" And he's like, "But, you know, I might have just a general role." I'm like, "Bro, I'll take it. I'll do whatever." And then he's like, "Yeah, I'll message you like tomorrow, i.e., you know, today." And he was like, "When I've got, you know, when I'm awake, I'm gonna clear head and everything." So I've spoke to him today, and he's asked me about my availability, and I'm like, yeah, this is exactly how it was. You know, it's literally the same as when I worked with the company before. And he's like, yeah, you know, that's not gonna work, man. I'm like, sorry, how could it, you know, not work? You know, it worked for me before. And yeah, I basically just feel like I've been, you know, just sidelined. So, oh wow. Go into the belly flop. And you know, it's shit, man. You know, trying to do anything in the world these days, it's not easy. And you know, just hope that things are better for you. That's what we can do. We can just, you know, sit and hope. See that tiny little red dot beneath me? That's where I'm trying to land that triple pad there. That's where we want. That is indeed where we want. Tiny little red dot down there. My God. Look at the little wiggles. Look at the wiggles. Go, coming down through the clouds now. How far off from the landing pad are we? Ooh, I touched down a little bit too hard. What did we lose? We lost an MVAC? I think we lost an MVAC. That's fine though. Yeah. That's not an MVAC, that's an RVAC. But hey, I'll take that. That wasn't too bad off the landing. I think I still had a little bit too much like horizontal velocity to have been able to do that, but that wasn't bad. I'll take the win on that. I like. There's a flip angle, isn't there? Yeah, flip angle. What is flip angle? Curious about that. I've been trying to get ready for a move in a week. What, like house move? Like college move? Well, I figured it's probably going to be house move, but actually, you never know. Shit, man, that's crazy. I have too much actuation on those, and that's why I'm... Yeah, I know moving house can be stressful, buddy. I've been helping some friends out recently, get their house decorated and ready to move into. And then, it came the day where we actually had to move everything and try to shovel everything in. Well, I say shovel. I pile everything into the back of the truck, or, van or whatever you're going to rent and get it moved. It's a lot, and yeah. Like, how ready are you? You still gotta pack up shit, or like? That should not be coming through every 15 minutes. Right, timers. Yeah, it should be every 40 5 minutes, not every 15 minutes. But then again, I think I'm just going to change that to every 90 minutes. Or, sure, every 60 minutes. Half-pack, so I should get melody. Yeah, I get that, man. I do get that. Problem is like, you know, a lot of the stuff you can't pack away until like the last minute. You know, there's shit you need, especially like with my friends. Like they literally didn't have their PCs and everything packed up until like the morning of just moving everything. Come on, baby. Oh, you've got too much horizontal velocity there. Bring it back. Dial it back. Dial it back a lot, actually. Oh, God. Oh shit, it's a big distance. Like, how far are we talking? Like 400 miles? Look at this magnificent stainless steel key. 1400. Holy shit, bro. Say how long is that going to take you? But I think that just seems like a lot to me, because like one of the longest journeys I've done like on a road trip over here is like, I think it's like 200, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe even like 250. But then again, like, you know, our roads aren't as open as yours. We don't have like the big cross-country roads. We just, you know, we'll have the motorway, but do about 70 on that. Yeah, it's a good show, man. Good show. Don't overexert yourself, because you know, if you do too much on one day, like, you're gonna kill yourself for the next. Like, split it nicely. That's a good idea. Don't worry, man. We'll be back to shouting at ducks in no time. hell yeah, man. Yeah, that's probably one of the best moments I've had on Repo yet. Besides running away and shouting, Giddy's got me, but we don't talk about that. Oh shit, I just talked about it on a live stream. Whoops. Now, you know, it's funny shit. Like, you know, you gotta have moments like that. You like, the problem is, and I'm not saying everything should be funny, because not everything is funny. You know, I'm you know, there are serious fucking things going on out there that, you know, need to be acknowledged and spoken about, like, in a professional manner. But the thing is like, if we end up being so serious in life, like everybody's, ladies and gentlemen, and that was the last you ever saw of me. Goodbye, everybody. But like, no, like, if everybody was so serious in life, and you know, there's a lot of people I know that don't have a laugh and a joke. And I think that's really, really silly. Like, real silly. Fun in life. People need to learn to have a bit of fun in life. It makes me think of when I used to work at the cinema and all that. And, you know, every single night I'd be there till like midnight. And like the thing is like, quite commonly the department that I was on would be like after about 9 p.m. So like we'd finish up about midnight. That's usually when like the last, you know, few members of staff and we'd lock up the building would usually be around midnight, anywhere from about like there to 12:20. And we're there, and you know, it's a long night, it's a lot for people to do, and I get it, people are tired and everything, and it's a late time to be out, especially, you know, for a regular essentially day job. And I'll confess, I'd get bored, but I'd be on the cleaning side of things. So like from like I don't know, like 9 o'clock onward, like the management guys would just be focused on making sure that all the cleaning on the kitchen area, you know, the retail counter where all the foods cooked and served, they'll make sure that that's all ready and good to go, ready for the morning shift. Meanwhile, I'm running around the building doing my job. You know, I'm doing the cleaning, and it was a 13 screen auditorium, you know, 13 auditorium, you know, cinemas, you know. So I had between 9 and midnight, or 9 and whatever time we'd finish, depends on when that last film would come out. I had 3 hours to do 13 auditoriums and a whole bunch of little, you know, cleaning duties and everything. So I was like, what can I do to pass the time? And I'd do silly shit. I would. You know, it didn't make the building or the company look bad or anything. I just did a whole bunch of silly shit because I thought it was funny. May that be that I got into a habit of, you know, scaring people. Oh my god. Yeah, I got into a habit of scaring people and just having a little bit of fun. Like, I'd hide around a corner knowing that, you know, a supervisor was coming, and I'd be like, you know, jump out of them. It's funny. And like the amount of people that were like, Tom, you need to like calm down a little bit. And I will admit, maybe sometimes I went a little bit overboard. And, you know, maybe I did scare somebody that, you know, probably didn't have the I don't know, the greatest reaction to it. And I will admit, trying to scare a colleague once, I scared a customer. And on her, I did it. I apologized. I explained the situation while I'm stood there with the customer, you know, just laughing and joking about it and everything. Sure enough, my colleagues come out at the same door that the customers just came out of, and I'm like, well, that's who I was meant to get. And then we're, you know, there's like 5 of us just there, and, you know, we're all, you know, finding it funny, and thankfully they were good sport. But like, you know, they could have been like genuinely serious, and they could have taken that really bad, you know. And funnily enough, it was a horror film as well that was playing in there. you know, like they're already on edge from watching a horror film. And I've just scared the absolute bejeebers out of them. But yeah, they could have taken it really seriously. I could have even, you know, potentially like got disciplinaries or lost my job or anything like that. Like that could have ended really, really bad for me. Ooh, hold on. It's more powerful. Oh, it uses different fuel. Okay, never mind. Let me mess steam up. Mini motorways. Oh, I think I know this. I might do a City Skylines 2 playthrough. I might do that on stream. That's what it's making me think of, essentially. I think I have seen some stuff on it. All in all, we are good to go in terms of the orbiter, besides the nose cone. Not the nose cone, the landing gear. Yeah, I'll take a look into mini motorways, actually. Will. Is that where the docking port was? Shuttle. I want to make sure I'm getting the right alignment on it. So it was the petals on the lower side. Yeah. Okay. Docking port is on. Here's the shuttle. Let's get our landing gear in place. Oh yeah, man. Up you down. I want to do some more repo, but I want to try streaming it instead. But you know, I'll have to make the request there that of course, the soundboard stop, or at least anything that could be copyrighted. Aside from that, you know, I'd be down to do like more repo and stuff. Holy smokes, that is actually cool. The Sea Dragon. Imagine the biggest engine I have is Sea Dragon as well. It Takes Two I played. A Way Out I played for years ago. And Grounded I do want to do something with. How is apparent? Right. Sorry, real quick. That's apparently the biggest engine I have. Right? That is top of the list on the largest. And then this is second biggest. Like, biggest, second biggest. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, Grounded, I've played, but I didn't get very far on it. I would love to play it. So, can see about getting that done. Yeah. Chewing gum's lost its flavour now. Right, I need the side coupling for the shuttle. Yeah, oh yeah, man, you can count me in on that. Like, you know, I'll take anything that's a new game to try. I'll do it. Just, you know, don't ever mention that game about being a battle royale and building. Don't ever mention that to me. We'll be good. What's that? Why is it got like a symbol on it, like no engine symbol? Need so Apex is like a lot of other VRs as well. Like they were good at first, but I'm just like, I think I'm done with battle royales. Like they've had their time, and they need to just kind of, you know, die at this point. I played Apex, you know, when it first came out, when it was in its prime, and it was amazing. You know, I enjoyed it. But yeah, it just, it's another one that just became like focused on microtransactions, and it just, I get competitive as shit. I'm not touching Rocket League. I'm like, I get super competitive. See if I can make this damn thing work. That's the thing, Will. You'll find something with me is that I don't play anything that kind of gets competitive. Like, 'cause I get super competitive and then I get pissed off and then I try and like it's like it's like I try and find something that's, you know, like try and make out that somebody's cheating. I was playing it the other day and I was like, this guy's level 1 with a maxed out loadout, and I'm like, oh, it's the game bugged out. Like, why the solid rockets firing already? What the hell? I may or may not have been banned the max amount of hours. 8. Christ almighty, Will. What? Okay, my staging was wrong there, but I need to take a look at those solid rocket separators. Roll. Keep pushing down range. Try and get back on course as well to be How are you feeling about the live server, Will? If you've hopped on its full. You and me both, brother. You and me both. You know, why am I going to grind out to do the role play when I can just, you know, do it normally on main anyway? You know, I'm not going to sit there and grind out for hours to get a car that I want to use in a role play. I was thinking maybe the live server in the shadows for yeah. I mean, I want to play the server for what I joined it for, and you know that's why I joined. You know Pat, and Sean. I've joined their server. You know, and hopefully we see OC pick up again eventually. But I'm worried about main, if I'm honest, bro. You know, main's been dead for, well, as long as. Yeah, I'm completely with you there. You know, the team effort that that you know Jeff and everybody's been through. I completely respect the grind. But like. I don't know, man. I can respect the grind, but also Yeah. You know, I'm worried about main now, and you know, I do feel like it's going to get neglected a bit. Or for a second, you would see myself more playing of it. I don't blame you, man. Like the thing is, as well, is I can't complain too much because like the amount of like time I lost on other games like drained my OC. Like you know, it's not so bad. Like, you know, that I'm taking a bit of a break from the RP server, but and boost the orbit a little bit. Oh, ain't she pretty? The orbit a little bit on this side. Oh, that's nice. Let's play repo. No one else. No. Yeah, I play repo, as I say. It's just like I haven't really done a lot, you know, of much gaming recently, to be completely honest. I'm trying to do Oblivion Remastered. I am definitely working on that currently. But I'm taking that slow, and I'm actually doing it as a series on the channel. So. Oh boy. It's a stretch. See whether that works. What we're gonna need to do is we will now put down those engines and we'll get ready to win shortly. Also playing the game over the kids. Yeah, completely get that, man. You know, I only get a couple of hours a day to, you know, potentially play games with my sisters, so I know that I can you know, respect that. Oh, I've definitely come in way too high. There's my landing strip there. If I can complete the bounce on the atmosphere and I'm just coming down again. This lane's gonna start getting bigger as I'm heating up. Is that the co-op game? Yeah. No, I've seen that, but the thing that always put me off it was the fact that it was local play. I've never actually seen a way that you play that online. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen a fair bit of that. Yeah. You gotta kind of like navigate around the space station, haven't you? Oh my god, that looks incredible. Look at that. I fucked up that landing. See if I can at least glide it in now, but I can't see shit on the ground, so I'm just gonna have to kind of wing it. Yeah, I get that. I've never been too trusting of Steam's remote play though. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. As soon as I opened up the tail fin, she spun out. Yeah, Steam's co-op, I've not had greatest experience with it. When I did it one time, I was playing a game and I had no audio and there was a massive latency, and I'm like, you know, the game where I want to do working co-op, then you know, I don't want that latency there. We need like some landing lights on this. I can barely see anything. I am indeed over the water though. See your host problems. I mean, yeah, I guess. Makes sense. Around the planet, like a quarter of the way around the planet. Holy shit. Ah, I can see the landing target coming in. I see it just flickering down there just below me, a little red dot. Turbulence there, I think. Where was this coming through the cloud? Oh, that target's getting big now. I didn't realize just how much speed we build up, like, because I had the game sped up. Here she comes. Buttery smooth landing. Let's go. Probably just ripped off a wing or two. Alright, let's go back to where I did the quick save. Oh man. It's a stretch. Oh my god. Run that engine a little bit more. See if I can really bring it in. That is a very dangerous steep approach, but we'll see. Planet. Get ready for re-entry. That is, as I said, that is a very steep approach, so all right, brother. You take care, man. You know, let me know how the move goes. Hopefully it goes well for you. Yeah, of course, man. Take care, buddy. Help me. of the Starship 298. Of course. Oh, man. That call sign has not been used in a while. Holy shit. How are we doing, Locke? We alright? We doing good? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm trying to like get better at the general control of the shuttle when bringing her in. Got that, stop the fuel cell, switch the command point to there. And I need to be pointing at about 32, I've learned. I'm glad that you're doing all right, brother. Glad to hear that indeed. Glad to bring these boys home. And Valentina. Getting space interesting. I've been seeing some of the footage of that, and you know, it seems like it's derived a lot from Kerbal, and they've taken a lot of the inspiration from it. So I'm intrigued to see where they go with it. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. Right, Jeb, I'm taking the stick, buddy. This is my turn now. No. It's that tail fin. That tail fin is what's causing it to spin out of control. Every time I activate it. God damn it. Come on. I have enough speed now. I think I lost a lot of speed and it's spin. Why is it trying to just veer to the right? I don't understand. Why does it do that? It's so weird that like there's no imbalance. There's nothing wrong with the weight distribution or anything. I can't seem to work out what could have happened there to cause it to do this. I will land this shuttle. I am determined to land this shuttle. Yeah, see, I'm worried about a few, you know, like any new space games on the scene lately because of, you know, like the catastrophe that what, excuse me, the catastrophe that was in fact, you know, KSP2. Like, I was waiting for that game for, wow, I think a lot of us were waiting for that game for fucking years. And they, you know, everything happened with it, and it sucked. Right, this time around, we're not going to open the tail fin. I'm just looking forward to the multiplayer and I think that was probably the bit I was looking forward to the most, was to be able to play a game that I love with other people. Yeah, why does it think the nose wheels? Why does it think the nose wheel is stowed? Oh boy, why does it think the nose wheel is stowed? That's a bit silly, isn't it? Why does it think that? Yeah, I definitely did. The overall like burn to bring her back was done real late though, so Don't need a nose wheel. Amen to that. Let's do it. I'm flying stick now. My ass is just keeping me stable. I'm going to see whether I can nurse this thing at least back to the dirt. Come on. Come on. I'm amazed that this is still going. How am I still doing this? Yep, and absolutely destroy the nose cone while we're at it. There it is. She's in the dirt. He is in the dirt. Why did the nose wheel not deploy? Weird. Like, that is actually so weird. Let's see if there's anything on like a forum. Apparently just open the cargo bay and it should work. Alright, let's open the cargo bay and see what happens. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. It's so weird. Can't do a wheelbase. Cannot deploy gear while load. Ah, okay. We love Reddit. Reddit is our Lord and Savior. My Lord and Savior, at least, especially when it comes to Kerbal. Right, well, now this is a mess on the pad, isn't it? I also need to take a look at those SRB separation motors on the bottom of them, because they seem to be potentially burning. Oh man, I need caffeine and I need food, and the two combined makes me not want to go out because of having to, you know, find the motivation, find the energy, because I need the energy from said items. I am gonna quickly go and take a leak, and then we will come back and find out what to do next. I know. I think I did turn it up a little bit loud, maybe. I do apologize. Didn't mean to do that. Feel ourselves on a Saturn V. Go pick moon mission. Why not? Oh, there's the SLS Orion. Where it is? There it is. No, let's do the mission at hand. What up, Claude? How's it going? Yes, these boys do go yeet. When all else fails, just add more rockets. Add more motors. Right, let's try this again. We will land this shuttle. I am going to learn how to land the shuttle. I'm close. I'm so fucking close to it. I think when I choose to go to flying stick, I need to come away from the, like, using the full, you know, you can do like full reaction wheels, or you can do like half. Like, you know, you can lower the force of which you're putting into either your RCS or your reaction wheels. I think that's what I need to do. I need to this down in the lower left corner here, the pitch rolling yaw. That definitely needs to be we'll make it work. go. Apparently we've got a lot of horizontal velocity going that way. Take off. Is interesting. More of a roll that way so you can bring it back down to that's not what I meant to do. Shit. Well, we're already off to a great start. Bring those engines down. Overrolled a little bit there. Fine. I think that's good enough to drop the external tank. Boom. Bye bye, tanky. Give that a second to. What? I just signed in. The hell? Clear the tank now. Let's press forward. Hi, tanky. Shoulders roll. He's belly up. Fuel tank down there below us, that little square here. boost the orbit. Open that. We'll do a few circles of the planet. Wait for the KSC to start coming out into the daylight. Be there. Around here, we'll start to do the retrograde burn. I think that tank is the orbit itself there. Should do, but I know the physics are a little bit janky. Before we do the burn, let's do a quick save. I feel like we're coming into the atmosphere like really fucking late. Here they come. There's the mountains of KSC. My god, that is incredible. I'll do 2 screenshots because of the overlay. come. Oh boy. Came in way too far north. But hey, we'll still give it a go. I'm taking the stick, Jeb. I'm taking the stick. Oh boy. Oh my god, don't ever ask me to ever fly a plane. Oh dear lord. Oh lordy lordy lord. I need to find out how far north that runway is. I need the exact, like, touchdown position. I need the latitude of where that runway begins. So hold on. I need KSP runway latitude. So it's okay. 2.26 south. Get cancelled out. Way too much speed. Yep, there it is. Why she's just gonna think about yawing to the left? Hmm. Oh god, I'm pitching up too much. Screw it. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. We did it before. Come on. Come on. Come on, the runway's right there, Jeb. The runway's right there. You know what? You know what? No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to click the brakes. Oh, God. No. I will land this damn shuttle. I don't care what it takes. I clicked the wrong button. If I hadn't clicked the landing gear, should be fine. God dang it. I don't know what happened there for it to spin out of control though. Like, you know, on the final descent, I think I came in a little bit too steep, and because I was too steep, I think she must have just cancelled out all horizontal velocity and just gone into more of a free fall. But then the smart SAS must have been making her spin around and burn those fucking engines. I wonder if I can burn like a little bit like why? Why is it you hit that part of the atmosphere and just go into a fucking free fall? Like you just spin out. What the fuck is this? You just bank hard to the left, which doesn't make any sense because your center of mass is centered. I don't understand why it does this. I don't want to have the aerodynamic overlays on, but what is happening? Let's go back again. I'm going to give it one more shot, and then I've got some stuff to do, so... Plus, I'm kind of just getting a little bit stressed with it. Oh, I know why. I didn't have the control surfaces turned on, did I? Control surfaces are on, yep. Oh, this is definitely going to go wrong. Well, we shall see. My God, look at the lighting on that. I guess the way to do it is to come in like a lawn dart. No, it's definitely the tail fin. Definitely, like, the tail fin, like, as soon as I extend that, is what causes her to spin out of control the way that she does. I can still probably save this now. never have CS on either. He's definitely coming in very vanilla. Actually, could still do this. Oh, 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 come on. Come on, baby, come on. Nah, you son of a bitch. My God, come on. Why? Oh, for God's sake. I don't know. I'm tired. I need to go and get stuff done. I mean, it's been a fun couple of hours, but my goodness. I just can't do this. Space planes just aren't for me, and it's a shame because I love the shuttle. It's by far probably one of my favorite of all the spacecraft. But I don't know, man. Yeah, 30,000 feet landed on your grass from right here, yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. I think I am gonna call it there though. I have got stuff to do. Life to live and everything, annoyingly. But oh boy. New video coming out Sunday, Scroll Sunday. If you want to be there to watch it, if Elder Scrolls is your thing. All right.
Did you order a large cheese? Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway, I have stuff to do. Everybody, have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, depending on where you are in the world. And I will catch you in the next one.
Coming in fast, 30,000 feet, and I'm landing on your grass. If the crust ain't cracked, then the job ain't done. We deliver with the parachute, dine and run. If you see a shadow in the sky, it's just your dinner falling from the high. Another Friday night, the phone won't stay still. Urgency in voices that could give you a chill. Sirens screaming loud, burning rubber steel. Dispatch lines tangled in adrenaline thrill. Fire in the alley and a crash on Main Street. Blood on the sidewalk and chaos at my feet. Gunshots echo through the city's heartbeat. Cops chasing shadows in a desperate feat.